Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second official episode of Unusable Signal. I am your host, Young, my fellow co-host, Dan, the new member, and as you all know,
Black Steve. Just not giving a damn sitting here, you know.
Today, we've actually did a little bit more structuring with the formula. We actually have a list.
Commented on it, which I'm pretty sure I know who she is, but
yeah, we got a little structure going on, somewhat. But we still don't care, so let's get into it. First subject of the day is Resident Evil 5. Pretty sure everybody knows what that's about. If you don't, then click away now.
Yeah, you should hit the back button on your browser. But there's been a lot of bullshit going on concerning Resident Evil, and a lot of people are crying that it's racist. What I find hilarious is it's usually these young white activists that call it racist. And most black people who play Resident Evil don't really see it as racism at all.
I guess Resident Evil 4 wasn't racist at all either.
Yeah, because they just slaughtered the Mexicanos, didn't they?
They sure did. They sure
Spaniards or whatever.
Well, hey, wherever you want to put it, they were speaking Spanish, and I put some rounds in them.
Yeah,
a lot of them died on my watch.
Yeah. That pretty much committed genocide in my version, especially after I got the Chicago Tiger, right?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
They were just in the wrong place in the wrong game.
With the right
I had
gun.
to do it.
With the right gun.
Yeah.
I think it's just a lot of people. They always wanted to complain. They're just too sensitive and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I can give them that. I can see what they're saying though. They see this all-out white American soldier in the heart of Africa just slaughtering. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, but I mean, why didn't they say anything about Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, why didn't they say anything about Raccoon City when I was wiping off the white Suburbans?
I mean, if this is Africa, which is supposed to be, and I go to Africa with Chris Redfield, and I start tearing down hundreds of white guys, I'm gonna have a big problem with that.
There's some white guys, like if you look at the footage closer, because they're all white people in Africa, but they are the minority there.
Exactly.
I mean, to give Chris credit, I mean, they are coming after him with axes and
zombie-like attacks.
Giant chainsaws and
with Pepsi glasses on and megaphones telling everybody where this nigga is.
So, that is hilarious right there in itself. But I mean, we're supposed to be doing accurate things with games, and I just don't understand why it's a problem. Like, can we not set a game in Africa now? Is that a problem? Like, no, games can't be set in Africa because things don't happen in Africa.
Racism.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the new videos showed his partner. I mean, she looks black.
She is black.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna kill some black people.
She killed somebody in the intro. The dude with the chainsaw that was sneaking up on Chris.
So I mean, that right there is black on black crime, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not gonna sit there and write.
I need to know though, is she based on like an actual human model? Because goddamn, so to be polygons, but
she is fairly attractive.
Yeah, she is.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. But I mean, people try to make this any kind of controversy with video games. It's just so weird because they always make video games a super big deal, but at the same time, they want to say that video games don't matter. It's like, it only matters when people can get notoriety off of it. It's like, look at me. I want to take down the evil corporation of video games for putting black people on there getting killed. But then it's like, yeah, but what about the stories that the video games tell and how they, help people out and all that?
Okay. First of all, I'm going to just say outright, I'm still working my way through Metal Gear Solid. I don't want to know anything. Don't leave any stupid comments. Actually, I will have my man Young screening those comments before I even go to the page.
There's be so many spoilers on my lower.
No, we will be disabling comments until I finish the game. How about that? But I will honestly say, like, I clicked on my internet browser and it takes me to Yahoo because that's how I have it set. And there was an article up saying, is there really, there's a hot debate right now, is there really a secret hidden message in Metal Gear Solid 4? And then they're talking about, like, is there a political statement behind it? There's been political statements in Metal Gear since Metal Gear 1 for the MSX.
Exactly.
Like, that pisses me off. And what pisses me off about it is you have, like, these journalists that don't play games writing articles for people who don't play games. And they act like it's a big deal that this game could possibly have an underlying meaning. There are plenty of games with stories like that. It's not a big deal. That's like saying, does this book have a meaning? I mean, because all the people who think that games can't have a meaning and they're all shocked by this shit are the same people who stop playing games after they saved the princess at the end of Mario 1, or if they even got that far.
Where A2 was killing them. Couldn't get past that big hole.
This castle keeps repeating itself. I was like, oh god, nigga, drop the control. I mean, you know, I'm just leaving it at that.
But the game is looking to be one of the best games in recent years. Resident Evil 4 should have won Game of the Year. I'm sorry if any frat boy or Kratos cockrider wants to complain saying how much better God of War was Resident Evil 4. You're lying, because when people do top 10 lists of games all the time, right now they putting Resident Evil 4 on there, and God of War isn't making the list.
Now, I will admit that God of War was good.
It was good.
But not as good.
It was good. I mean, you hit some stuff, and then it goes into this Shenmue style button sequence. It requires little to no skill, even on hard.
No, it does not.
Now, Devil May Cry, putting that on Heaven and Hell mode, son, that'll make you hate that game.
Exactly.
This should make you hate that game. You ain't got the patience for it.
But I mean, just compared to Resident Evil 4, it wasn't. It was two different types. It was two different types of level of just overall game making, because Resident Evil 4 took a franchise that was already known as one of the best in this genre, and it took it to the level where it put it on top game status. Like, you can put this next to the Grand Theft Autos and the Final Fantasies and whatnot, with just the level of what they did with a video game.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, I'm not lying. I'm on the second disc of Lost Odyssey, and a scene that happens at the end of this one pretty much made everything that happened on any Final Fantasy look real shallow. It made those game stories real shallow and uninteresting.
They do go into some emotional stuff on those games, but I mean, that's part of the video game evolution process.
Yeah, that's good. But this is it.
All right,
everybody through?
I'm done.
You're not through?
I'm done.
You're done. Okay. Well, I guess you can look for the next segment then, because we're done with this.